I do have some other short films that will they coming soon. They coming
awesome.
Soon.
That's so cool. So where can people find all these movies? Like if they want to watch them?
Well, the thing is, the thing is so hard to finish a movie. Mm-hmm. First of all, it's so hard to actually get the actors there, and then for you to go, the producers to go edit, and then they want to put them in.
It takes a long time to make a movie.
Oh, definitely. Right now, I actually have a short film is going to be shown in San Francisco, and the 28th. They're having a showcase there, and I just came from vacation in Las Vegas, so I'm not going. But so you want to put in the festivals, and when you put in a festival, any other producers that want to basically sponsor us, they will help us and get it out there, But right now, I don't have nothing yet coming out. But we do have 2 trailers. We have the trailer for Saving You at All Costs. You could plug that in on YouTube. And also we have the other one for the Honky Holocaust one. We have a trailer for that.
That's really cool. Yeah. So how do you actually get these gigs? Like get these movies?
With the movies, I'm also with, I don't know if you heard of John Robert Powers. John Robert Powers basically is a acting agency in Boston, and I had to audition and everything like that, and took some classes there, and so they would send me emails, and I would go and audition, and if the producers like you, oh my God, they call me back, like Charldyn, we need you on the set. I'm like, okay, let me check with the wife, and so that's how that got started really with and then also with it's all about who you know. If somebody know you're an actor, they say, oh, I know this guy, Charldyn. They're looking for actors here and there. And I would just show up and audition and nail it and get it. Nothing to it but to do it.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So what made you start wanting to act? Like what fueled that acting,
I feel like for me, I always had I love the spotlight. I love the camera. I'm always ready to take a picture. And I want to make you laugh. I want to make you cry. I want to be that guy that make an impact in your life, And if I have to play a role to do that, I think acting is the best way to go, And I have the passion for it. No, that's fine.
Could you ever see yourself behind the camera, like maybe directing or producing something?
I could always give input. As an actor, I always give my input, but I rather act.
You'd rather act. You'd rather be in front of the camera.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I rather bring it to life. That's me. I'm really animated, and I have the energy for it. Usually, they will tell me, "Calm down a little bit." It's easier to come down than to get up there. So I'm glad that they always tell me. My teachers, and when I took the classes, and John Robert Powers, they would say, we love the energy, let's try it this way, and I'm easy. I adapt quickly, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you're involved, you have like so many different jobs, like so many things going on. Is there something that you still want to tackle? Because you're a host, you're an actor, you're basically in like, all types of entertainment. So what other things do you still have yet to want to conquer? Okay,
first of all, we're doing all this thing. I thank my wife for being very supportive, because she believes in me. And if your wife or husband doesn't understand,
or your family,
well, then if my sisters and them don't like it, that's fine. I don't live with them, But your family, that's very important. I do understand that, but my wife in particular, she's very supportive, and I want to thank her for that. If your family, if your wife or husband supports you, it goes a long way. It goes a long way. I forgot the question. What was the question?
The question was, what other things do you want to conquer? Is there anything else that you still want to do?
Okay, in life, I always want to be a police officer.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's my dream, and it will happen. That's one thing I've been praying, and I know with God, there's time for everything, so I'm not worrying about that. But I will be a police officer. I want to help people, and I want to help the society. I just want to be there, for people, and I think that's the best way to go about it. And my wife loved that uniform. I can't wait to wear it for her. You know, but ultimately, I definitely will be a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's awesome. So with everything, like with the acting, with the hosting, what do you think was your motivation? Like, what motivated you to tackle those jobs?
When you have passion for something, you go ahead and do it. Because at the end of the day, you have to be happy. You're gonna be somewhere in an environment where you're happy. You know, like if you going to work, you want to go to work. You don't want to. Oh my God, it's Monday. I have to go to work.
Yeah, but a lot of people a lot of people go to work and be like, ugh.
Right, you know. And I think they said people get heart attacks on Mondays. You know, because they're all stressed out. They go to work. You know. And what I do is I love it. And if you love something, why not do it? And when I'm hosting something and I don't have bills, I don't think about bills.
Yeah.
I don't think about any problems, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's basically passion. I'm passionate about what I do. So
that's awesome.
That's what it is.
All right, let's go to some more music for a little bit. Take a quick break, and then we'll be back with the host, Charldyn. All right. And you. I tried it. I know it sounded crazy, but I tried. All right. That was good. We are back. It's Miss GQ in the building, live in your airwaves, and we have not the host, but your host, Charldyn.
Yeah.
And also, you guys, those of you who have not called in yet, don't be scared. We do not bite. It's 508-857-1641. Again, that's 508-857-1641. And we're going to get back to the nitty gritty with Charldyn. All right, so let's talk about, what do you want to talk about next?
Well, before I get killed by my prison worship team.
Oh, you got shout-outs.
Oh, yeah. You know, I want to give a shout-out to my prison worship team from First Haitian Baptist Church. I love you guys. You guys know I didn't forget about you guys. Come on now. You know, and I want to give a shout-out to my videographer, Junior. You could follow him at Honor and Power 311. HONORAND Power 311. All right, you can see his videos and everything like that. And
so for the videographer, that's actually interesting. So tell us a little bit about that. Like, how does that work? How do you have a videographer?
Well, so basically wherever I go, he goes.
He follows the camera?
Absolutely.
Is that awkward for you?
Well, it's not awkward because I'm used to it. Remember, I love the camera.
That's true. So how did you get into that? Like, actually, hold on real quick. Before you answer that, hold that thought. We have a caller.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, this is Miss GQ. Who am I speaking with?
You are speaking with Daphne Laguerre.
Hi, Daphne. Where are you calling from?
I am calling from Massachusetts, Medford, Massachusetts.
Oh, nice. You're around the block. All right. So, what do you have to ask Charldyn? Or I know you probably called in just to chat. So, what it do?
Yeah, I think the question that I have for Charldyn is, in all that you do, what do you enjoy most about hosting, and what do you find to be a challenge?
That's a good question.
That's first of all, D. I love this young lady. That's my little sister right there, prison worship team.
Oh, hey, little sis.
That's a great question. So, the challenging part. The only thing I find challenging is where two things real quick. A small crowd. Mm-hmm. With a small crowd, and if the event is late.
Yeah.
Let me explain that. Whoever's doing the event, if they're running late, I hate that because people get tired, they get mad, they hungry. So that means I gotta give more. So I find to answer the question, yes, is the fact that if the event planner or whoever's doing the event is running late, then I gotta bring up the morale of the crowd or the audience and things like that. So I think that would be the answer to your question. Okay. And I believe the other one is, what was the other one again?
What do you enjoy most about
what I enjoy most is after the event, the feedback, the smiles, the joy, the fact that they want to book me, the fact that they want me to, be wherever they at, or also references. Mm-hmm. Oh, did you see Charldyn host this wedding? Did you see Charldyn host this party? Did you see Charldyn host this event? Dude, you gotta get them. And for me to hear that, and I find that, I love that a lot. That's a good question.
That was a very good question. Any other questions?
No, I think that's it. I just, I encourage him to keep going and to continue to be blessed. And I know there's so much more in store for him. And so I just wish him the best of luck.
Thank you for calling
thank you. Thank you for calling in.
You're welcome. Have a great night.
You too. Right. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Nice. That was a good question.
That was good.
She's giving me a run for my money. No, but back to what we were talking about. What were we talking about before? I said for you to remember, and I just forgot.
My son. We didn't give a shout out to my son.
Oh yes, let's talk about your son. Oh wait, we have another caller.
Okay.
All right, 1 second. Hello.
Hi, I got a question for Charldyn.
Yes, sir.
And who are we speaking with?
Devin.
Hi, Devin. Where are you calling from?
Mississippi.
Hi. Okay, Mississippi. All right. So, what is your question for Charldyn?
I want to ask if he's already hosted any wedding that ended up in divorce.
I have. That's a great question too. I have. Well, not that I know of. Mm-hmm. Not that I know of. No, I don't. I don't think I have at all. No.
Let's hope not.
I hope not, right? But I could tell you, I'm not going to say the name, but I could tell you one time I was hosting a wedding, and the bride and groom, they were going at it a little bit, and the groom ended up fighting probably with 5 dudes, and I still had to have the party going.
Wow.
And that was tough. But everything was lovely after that, But to answer your question, I have never. Well,
Did you get blamed for it?
For the fight
that night? Get blamed for it? Yeah.
Oh no! Actually, I brought everything together. I was the glue to the party. So actually, I live for things like that. I live for. I don't hope for things like that to happen. But I'm ready. You gotta be ready for things like that to happen, and to bring everything together that makes you look better, anyways. And I'm that type of dude that's ready for those type of challenges.
Yeah, you like the challenge.
Absolutely.
Basically. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, thank you for your.
You're very welcome. Thank you for calling in, Devin.
Yep, Devin Casanova.
Devin Casanova. Thank you.
My man.
Thank you.
All right, so back to your son. I didn't even know you had a son.
Yeah, his name is Noah.
And how old is he?
He was born 11/11/11. So he just turned 3 in November. Mm-hmm. Dude is amazing. He just went to school. Well, he's going to school now, and he's so great.
Oh, that's so cute.
I know.
So how has that changed you becoming a father?
I think that's one of the most that has to be one of the most rewarding thing in life, to come home and daddy's home, I just drop everything. Sometimes I can't even find my keys because I just drop them, and I forget them, and then to just play with them and just the love that we share, I would kiss his mom and he would want to kiss also, and it's just an amazing experience.
That's awesome.
Definitely.
So, having the role as a father and with your whole, career as a host and all that, Do you see the same thing kind of happening with your son? Do you see that he's like very into being in the spotlight and all that? Do you see him following in your footsteps?
Believe it or not, oh my God, that's a good question. Yes.
Really?
This dude, you would put, like, if you put an outfit on him, he would go straight to the mirror. And I remember one time we were going out, and it was just me and him dressing up, and he took the phone and said, "Mommy, take a picture of us." And he would just pose, and if I'm just with his mom, he just come and find us, like trying to get between us,
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, get out of here. But I do see that he likes sports. We watch basketball together, but his favorite thing is to bowl. He would wake up like 6 a.m. Can we go bowling, Daddy?
Really? Wow.
Dude, no.